Rubio asks Ethiopia to commit troops for Gaza ISF. Report. Washington has approached the Ethiopian government about contributing forces to a controversial international force, which is meant to be deployed to Gaza as part of U.S. President Donald Trump's peace plan, Western diplomats told the Times of Israel. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio asked Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed Ali earlier this week to contribute troops to the fledgling international security force for Gaza, the two diplomats told the outlet. The Times of Israel did not share any further details about the conversation between Rubio and the Ethiopian premier. The report comes as Washington is struggling to find contenders for the plan to deploy an international stabilization force, ISF, as it is called in the Trump plan. Pakistan's top military official has been meeting with Trump about the ISF for Gaza and is set to hold a third meeting soon, sources told Reuters on December 17th. Washington has been pressing Islamabad to commit to the ISF plan despite Pakistan, signaling it is not willing to participate in disarming the Hamas in Gaza. Pakistan was among the several Muslim and Arab states that signed off on Trump's peace plan for Gaza, a main part of which is the deployment of the ISF. Sources told Reuters last week that the ISF could be sent to the besieged Gaza Strip as early as next month. The ISF will not fight Hamas. Lots of countries had expressed interest in contributing, and officials are currently working out the size of the ISF, composition, housing, training, and rules of engagement, the sources said. While the sources claim the ISF will not be tasked with fighting the resistance, Trump's ceasefire plan stipulated that the international force must enforce the group's total surrender of all weapons. Multiple reports have emerged in recent weeks revealing significant Arab and regional unease with the idea of being forced to enter into armed clashes in Gaza. If the purpose of deploying an international stabilization force in Palestine is to disarm Hamas, then we are not ready for that. That's not our job. Ishaq Dar, Pakistan's deputy prime minister and foreign minister, told reporters in Islamabad on November 30th. That is the job of Palestinian law enforcement agencies. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif had agreed in principle that we would also send forces, but we will decide only after knowing what the terms of reference, terms of action, and mandate will be. But as per my information, if it will include disarming Hamas, then even my Indonesian counterpart has informally expressed his reservations, he said. The minister also said he was present during initial talks on the ISF, when Indonesia pledged to contribute up to 20,000 peacekeeping troops.